Instead of bringing gigantic spools with you every time you go out, just bring what you need and replenish after each trip. So I'm going to walk you through what I do. Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and happy Black Friday, I guess. It's the day after Thanksgiving here in Arizona, and been a while since I've done a video. Did some work today, just got off, and now I am focusing on some line management for 2020. A new idea that I'm going to try to incorporate to save me some space. Bring all the proper leader material I can on a kayak. You know, definitely on a kayak. Don't have a lot of room. So I don't like to bring big spools of line with me as I go out fishing. And I am typically a braid fisherman with a floral, leader. Right, so materials needed. Got some scissors. If you're old like me, some readers, a Sharpie to mark your line. Of course, you need line, and you need your foam spool. What did I used to do? Well, I had various variations. Lately, what I've been doing is using kind of like these worm bags or lure bags and little Ziploc bags on rings, and putting different pound test in each bag, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20, whatever. It worked, but definitely kind of messy in there. The line would get messy as I pulled some out, pulled line out, cut off some, it would unravel, and just wasn't very happy with this solution. So hello, the fly fishing anglers, they seem to have a pretty good method. So with their tippet leader material. So I figured I'd try it. Basically, what I bought here, or what you'll need, is any kind of a tippet foam spool material. You can get them on Amazon, all over the place. Probably most of them are going to be from China, but really cheap, and I don't need a lot of line because it's usually just braid to leader, so maybe 2 feet, 6 feet, 8 feet, 10 feet, whatever. But occasionally you do break off and you need to add more leaders. So instead of bringing gigantic spools with you every time you go out, just bring what you need and replenish after each trip. So I'm going to walk you through what I do. Now, total novice at this, not a fly fisherman, so if you're a fly fisherman, you might be like, why are you doing it this way? I didn't really read any instructions on it. Figured it's a spool, put some line on it somehow. I need some way to kind of keep it from unraveling. And I'm going to assume that these little pins, little pull-out push pins, are there to keep the line on the spool. Because as you can see, maybe, the pin is located to where it's kind of pushing against this side or rim of the spool. So that's what I'm going to use to, at the end, bind the line in there. Alright, and then I want to get some line on there. So I noticed there's pullouts in here. So I pull this foam out, get you a very, very, very tiny drill bit. And you can basically do this by hand. But basically, stick the drill bit in there. You're going to drill a hole manually through there. Just kind of clean it out. Once that gets cleaned out, you put your line on. Alright, so we got 10 pound. Whew. This is an older one, not that much left, but that's okay. Don't need a lot. Alright, and since I'm up there in age, I need my spectacles. Alright, so with that hole that you drilled into the foam, you stick your line in there and basically work it through to the inside. Once it's in there, you can kind of stick it or hold it in place by putting that foam insert back in. Now your line is on there, and basically you're going to run it around the spool. Except for I drilled the hole too big and the line came right back out. Alright, so what we can do there is force a little more line through. That foam insert in there, grabbing a lot more line. There we go. Alright. It doesn't have to be super tight. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap the line away from that push pin and just keep going around until you feel like you have enough material for however long your trip is. Alright, we're going to fast forward through this because this is the boring part. Well, careful with the bird in the background playing with its toys. Sorry about that. Okay, we're getting to where I feel pretty comfortable that I have a couple of good leader material links, at least maybe 3. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the line and run it around the other side of that push pin so it kind of pops underneath it. Do that again. Third time. Probably one more. Fourth time. There you go. Now I'm going to cut it, and it stays on there. That pin kind of holds it down. Alright, so now that we know we got 10-pound fluoro on here, what I've been doing, take your handy Sharpie here, just mark it, 10-pound fluoro, 10-pound, boom. Got your 10-pound fluoro marked on here, leader material. Stick that on here and keep going. I have a few more rings here, but so far what I've done today is some 20 and 16, 14. Of course, you saw me do the 10. I still have, I believe, some 7 and 6 to go. So those are going to go on there. But that is essentially it. Alright, I want to thank you all for watching this video and joining me in this process of my new kind of leader line management practice here. Please leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of this idea, or do you have some other ideas, some better ideas? I'm definitely looking to upgrade from doing this in the past. It just wasn't working. So if you have some better ideas or comments on this particular scenario or technique or some other better technique, please share it. Please do. Let me know in the comments, and I will gladly respond back to you. But hey, it's great seeing everybody. Stay tuned for more videos coming in the near future. We got some new toys to get out on the water with. Looking forward to 2020 and what that new year brings. So anyways, hey, happy holidays. Take care, be safe, get outdoors and catch some fish. Take care.